Hi, I did 10 pieces of advice for young ladies, and I thought I'd now do 10 pieces of advice for young gentlemen. Number one is behave honorably. It's your most valuable possession, your personal honor and trustworthiness, and at all events it must be preserved. It's pretty obvious, I guess. The second thing is do not use foul language. Now, there is just a foul language epidemic in the United States of America, and it is really distasteful and it is really unattractive. And I don't think you make yourself more of a man or certainly not any kind of gentleman by taking the Lord's name in vain, by blaspheming, by dropping F-bombs, by um, using all sorts of foul language that you wouldn't use. And if you wouldn't use it in front of your grandmother or a nun or the Queen of England, don't use it, all right? Don't accord people who you hardly know uh, more respect than you accord total strangers. All right. Dress appropriately for the situation. Well, let me say here that being a gentleman is not at all about dress, basically. I mean, it's about behavior and it's about your conduct and your honor. It's not about that you have a $1,200 suit or whatever, you know. But do dress appropriately for the situation. That is, part of knowing how to behave. And don't wear ostentatiously expensive items. It's just gauche. What can I tell you? I mean, so if you can imagine your watch or rings being worn by a Las Vegas bookie or by a rap performer, that is a pretty good indication that a gentleman shouldn't be wearing those things. All right. What else have we got? Treat all women as if they are ladies. They are not all ladies. All right. I mean, it's just a fact of life. They can't all be ladies. Some are women, and that's all that they're going to be. They're just not ladies. They weren't brought up in that way, and they won't behave in that way, and there's nothing to be done about it. And I wouldn't even say it's deplorable. It's just the nature of things. But you, however, as a gentleman, will treat all women the same and as if they are ladies. You will show them the same respect. You will not make judgments based on the appearance of people. All right, because that's not gentlemanly. You treat all women the same. So how do we do that? Well, you hold the door for them. You take their arm when you're crossing the street. You hold the chair for them at the dinner table. You stand up when they enter the room. These are, if you're wearing a hat, you tip your hat to them. I mean, listen, you think it's corny, but I got news for you. They like it, and it's the right thing to do. So all of those things. And, if you need to buy an etiquette book, go buy an etiquette book. A gentleman is always courteous and kind. Okay, a gentleman is not, excuse me, gentlemen, condescending, rude, or abrupt. You are courteous and kind to people that wait upon you in restaurants and shops, to people who are driving you in taxi cabs, to people who are operating elevators. Well, I guess operates an elevator. Anyway, you are courteous to all and sundry. It doesn't hurt you anything. It doesn't cost you anything. Well, why not do it? You understand? Be honest. Gentlemen, do not lie, cheat, or steal. They do not, scheme and plot deceptions. So if that's news to you, make a note, all right? Gentlemen pay their debts and they keep their promises. Pay your debts, keep your promises. Better to not get into debt but don't make promises you can't keep. If a gentleman undertakes to do something, the gentleman does it. That's all there is to that. Do not speak ill of others. If you're going to speak ill of somebody, do it right to their face. Certainly not behind their back, but do not speak ill of others. It's not polite. It's not attractive. It doesn't get you anywhere. It's a failing. It's a moral failing, and just don't do it. All right. There's a lot of that going around. Don't do it. And hey, guys, don't be a drunk. I think being a drunk is cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't be a drunk. And as I told the young ladies, if your moral character is so weak that you're going to be a drunk, do it at home, out of the sight of the public, out of the sight of decent people that you would offend. So just do it at home, where it's out of sight and safer. And lastly, don't exploit others, sexually or any other way. Do not take advantage of the less strong position of someone in your professional life or your personal life to take advantage of them and get what you want in a exploitative way. So you keep all these rules, you'll have made me very happy, and you will get along a lot better in life, I promise you, and people will speak well of you.